And Mehmet
Hi.
is today's speaker.
Yeah. Hi, guys. What a lovely meeting. I see all the beautiful people here. Most of them I met personally, no, maybe a quarter of them. But yes, I see the positive atmosphere already here going on. So I'm happy to see you all, guys. Hi.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And we have Jacinta from Australia. Hello. Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Jacinta.
Hello. Hello. Jacinta.
Do you wear the student uniforms?
No, looks like it. It's been a very long time since we've had a student in our house. And only university students now.
Okay. Okay. Now it's 12 o'clock UTC time. So we are ready to start our meeting. So hello everyone. Ciao and salam. What else? Bonjour and ni hao. So dear Servas members, welcome to join the second Servas Peace Forum. And this is May, co-peace secretary of Servas International. I'm from Taiwan. Today, you can see we have a lot of young faces. So usually I will use claps to welcome everyone and to show our happiness. But today, because we have so many young faces, I want to use another younger way, is scream. So when I say something very excited or I want to show our happiness, so we should scream. Okay, so let's practice. Today, we have 84 members from 35 countries and 5 continents. It's a lot of members here. Let's scream. Keywords. Let's scream for Servas. Good.
Hello.
Today our topic is Servas Peace School in Turkiye. So let's welcome and scream for the representatives from Peace School. Let's scream for our special guests. Woo! Where is our guest? Ezra.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, where is the representatives?
Yeah, we are all here, I guess. So shall we start?
Oh, they are on the way?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
They are on the way or?
We are all here. Ersen, Revan, Selen, and Mehmet. Yes, we are all here.
So I mean the representatives.
Let's see. You mean Adan, for example? Adan?
Adam, where is he?
Adan, duyabiliyor musun bizi?
Evet, duyabiliyorum.
Good. Turn on your camera.
Adnan, Ahmet.
Evet,
Ahmet,
duyabiliyorum.
süpersiniz. Tam kameranızı açar mısınız?
Wow. Adam
So
and
you can
Mehmet is
see
our special
Adam.
guest. Okay.
Yes.
Hello. Hello guys.
Hello Ahmet, hoş geldin.
Hoş geldin Ahmet.
Hoş bulduk.
Hello
So-
Adem, sen de hoş geldin.
Do you have some words for us?
We welcome them and they are happy to be here. Aden, seninle başlayalım.
Kim olduklarını söyleyeyim önce.
Huh?
Kim olduklarını.
Okay, so yes, our special guests today are Aden and Ahmet. They are very active members and participants of Servas Peace School. They are still very young, around 10, 12. But they've been taking part, they've been joining Peace School activities for many years now. And actually they are growing in Servas Peace School, just like we did. And they are the future volunteers, future Servas members, future peace builders, etc., etc. And they are happy to be here today to share some of their feelings with you. And yeah, if you are okay, then we can listen to Aden.
So let's scream for Adam and Mehmet.
Aden ve Ahmet için alkışlıyoruz. Aden, sizin için alkışladık Ahmet.
Okay. So
Okay.
they want to talk more?
Aden ve Ahmet, bir şeyler söylemek ister misiniz Servas'la ilgili hislerinizle alakalı? Ne söylemek istersiniz? Aden, seninle başlayalım.
Servas çok güzel bir okul. Hem eğlenceli hem öğretiyor. Başka ülkelerden gelen farklı insanların dinini, dilini, o ülkenin kültürünü öğretiyor. Ben çok mutlu oluyorum ve eğleniyorum. Servas'ı çok seviyorum ve her yıl hevesle katılarak her yıl mutlu bir şekilde katılmak istiyorum.
Süpersin. Bravo.
What did she say?
Aden, yes, I will translate. Aden says that Servas is a beautiful school and it is both fun and it teaches something. And with Peace School, Aden learns about different cultures and she learns a lot from the volunteers, international volunteers, about their countries, their languages, their religions, their lifestyles. And she says she gets really happy when she joins Peace School every year, and she joins enthusiastically, and she waits for it every year.
Woo! Thank you, Adam. And another boy?
Evet, sen bir şeyler söylemek ister misin?
Evet.
Söyle bakalım.
Öncelikle Servas'ın çok güzel bir yer olduğunu söylemek istiyorum. Böyle yeni arkadaşlar ediniyorum, yeni kültürler öğreniyorum, yeni yabancı insanlarla tanışıyorum. Onların ülkelerinde yaptıkları şeyleri öğreniyorum. Ne bileyim kültürlerini, oyunlarını, yemeklerini falan öğreniyoruz. Yani öğretici. Eğlenceli.
Teşekkürler Ahmet. Thank you. So Ahmet says, first of all, she would like to express that Servas Peace School is a very beautiful school. And he makes new friends, he meets new people in Peace School, and he learns many things. And he especially enjoys learning about the different cultures and also the games and food in different countries. And so he likes to learn about what people eat, what people play in other countries. And he really enjoys learning things in Peace School.
Oh, that's a scream for Emmett and Adam. Woo! Okay, it's a time for the group photo. Please show the best you. And our volunteer, Keith from Taiwan, is taking photos. Big smile.
Ahmet ve Aden fotoğraf çekileceğiz. Şimdi gülümseyin.
In Taiwan, now it's very popular to use these gestures like this. It means heart, love, like this.
And right now it's very popular in Turkey to do this.
Oh,
Yes,
it's like
very
this.
popular
Okay. This.
and very important until tomorrow.
Mine is different. This way.
No, you can do this way or this way. That's okay.
Okay. Done. Finish? Not yet.
Finished.
Thank you. Okay, so now we start our meeting today. Today, our topic is Peace School in Turkiye. So let's welcome the speaker, the youngest National Peace Secretary in the world in Servas community. It's Ezra. That's Ezra, the youngest.
Wow.
The youngest National Peace Secretary. She is only 26 years old. There's a scream for Ezra!
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I mean, I realized that Servas was a bit old, and I decided to bring some fresh blood, and that's why I decided to be a peace secretary. Okay, it was just a joke. The reality is I just like the name, the title, peace secretary. I think it's really cool and fancy, and that's why no, still kidding. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do something meaningful as far as I know myself. And actually, Peace School was the most meaningful thing I've ever done so far. I mean, every 10 days, every year, 10 days in July, which I spent with Peace School, is always the most meaningful part of my year. And I said, okay, why not to contribute more? Maybe if I be in the like kind of executive part, then maybe I might come up with some different ideas and have the chance to apply them for nice things. And here I am. It's very new, but hopefully we'll have some beautiful projects all together. So it's great to be here with all of you. And thank you for joining us to listen about what Peace School is, what we did so far with most of you, because I see many faces here who came all the way to Antakya before to take part in Peace School, and they did great job. They all did great job. So thank you all. It means a lot for all of us. So for us, Servas meant Peace School. And before knowing what Servas actually is, we knew Peace School. Me and my friends here, you are going to listen to them later, my young friends. And in Peace School, we learned about different cultures, just like Aden and Ahmet said, for the first time in our lives. Because before we took part in Peace School, we didn't know much. about the world, except for our small village. And in Peace School, we learned how to appreciate diversity. And in Peace School, we learned how to love and care about the nature. And in Peace School, we learned about children's rights, human rights, and how to fight for them. And in short, Peace School actually made us proper Servas members without knowing what Servas really was. So yes, I admit that Peace School has a big influence on my friends and many children's character for sure, and it will continue to have this influence, this effect. But more than Peace School, there was something else which made us peace-loving, open-minded, unprejudiced people, and that is our beautiful hometown, Antakya. Antakya, where we hold Peace School every year for 15 years, is a very old city in the southern Turkey with a very rich history and cultural diversity. And after 4,000 years, it was built. Antakya was the city of civilizations and a center of tolerance. That's how it is known around Turkey, especially. They call it the city of civilizations and tolerance. And on the same street of Antakya, just a few steps away from each other, you could see a church, a mosque, a synagogue, all celebrating each other's special days, holy days. And you could see Armenian, Turkish, Arabic neighbors, Christian neighbors, Jewish neighbors, Arab Alevi neighbors, Sunni neighbors. They all share everything they have without ever judging or knowing each other's background. They weren't even curious. And recently, when I started to think about these things, I realized that Antakya was actually a perfect fit for Servas Peace School because they have the same spirit. That's what, I mean, Antakya is what we are trying to do through Servas. It is the reason why Servas brought us together, because we want to have a peaceful world where people tolerate each other, where there are no prejudices. And Antakya was a perfect example for this. However, unfortunately, as most of you already know, in February the 6th, with the earthquake, we lost many things, telling us about the rich history and culture of the city. But most importantly, we lost thousands of people and families, making Antakya one of the most peaceful places in the world. Our sorrow is as big as the first day, and our mourning as long as we live. But we strongly believe that we can recover. And we all strongly believe that we can make Antakya shine again, like it was shining just a few months ago. And it will be, again, the perfect example of the fact that people can live together peacefully with no problems. And this is why Servas Peace School has an even greater mission now. It's bigger and more meaningful than ever. Continuing to hold and organize Peace School is more important and more meaningful than ever right now. And I really believe that with the support of you beautiful people, and together we will continue doing beautiful things like we did for 15 years. And now, in this meeting today, we will tell you about the past, present, and future of Peace School with my friends, with my teammates, with whom we grew up together in Peace School. And just a second, I would like to show you some photos when we were children in Peace School, and then some, just a second. and some photos as we grow up, different years in Peace School. And then I'll give the stage to my friends. In a second.
If everyone, you have any questions about the presentation, you can type on the chatting room first. And then
Yes, please.
we will answer your question first. Thank you.
I cannot move the photos like this. I will stop sharing and share my screen. Okay, these photos are from the first year of Peace School, 2009. And all these children are at the same age as me right now, around the same age. And yes. And these are the different years of Peace School, mostly the photos of the volunteers, local volunteers and international volunteers. So you can see the process, how we actually grew up in Peace School. I'm moving quickly because we don't have much time, and I want you to listen to the presentations as soon as possible. And yes, I'm okay. I was planning to show this earlier. That's okay. Thanks a lot. And now I'm giving the stage to Revan. I'll see you later.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Revan, actually from Turkey, where we hold the Servas Peace School every year. But at the moment, I am in Italy for my master's degree. And today I am at Noemi's house. She is hosting me in Bergamo for a Turkish dinner night we will organize tomorrow. Thanks to Noemi and thanks to Gaia. She is also in the meeting now, because tonight I will sleep in Gaia's bed. So I want to say hello, Gaia, and thank you for your room. So
you're welcome.
Thank you. Today, me and my teammate Ersan, we will talk about the past of Servas Peace School. We have a presentation. I will share my screen.
So before this, let me introduce myself. Hi, everyone.
Okay.
First of all, sorry for my connection. It's a little bit bad. I am from Ekinci village, from Servas Peace School village. So we will tell you about just now. So for now, that's all. Sorry, for my English too.
Ersan attended to Servas Peace School during last year, and I am a Servas member since it starts 2009. But at the beginning, I was a student, and I graduated from Servas Peace School to be a Servas Peace School volunteer. And I want a diploma from Mehmet for my degree. So we start with what is Servas? Just 1 minute. Servas International is an international non-profit, non-governmental federation of national Servas groups, encompassing an international
see
network.
the slides.
Okay, sorry. I will share it again. Şimdi.
Yes.
Okay, the Servas International is an international non-profit, non-governmental federation of national Servas groups, encompassing an international network of hosts and travelers. The purpose of the network is to help build world peace, goodwill, and understanding by providing opportunities for personal contacts among people of different cultures, backgrounds, and nationalities. Okay.
So here we can see a lot of child in Peace School and Francesco doing something for picture.
Hello. Hello to everyone.
Ciao, Francesco.
Ciao, ciao. I'm a bit emotional to see all of this in this moment.
Yes, me too.
Me too.
Same. What is Servas Peace School? We started at 2009. As I told, I was a student in Servas Peace School. At the moment, the other volunteers that I work with, for example, Esra, Salan, were a student in Peace School. And we accept international volunteers. The last year was most of volunteers was from Italy. We also have from USA, UK, Russia, from all around the Europe. We do activities with children aged 5 and 15. Usually volunteers teach to children, also to volunteers like us, their traditional games, traditional stuff they learn in their school. It's like a culture exchange.
So for our classroom is everywhere actually. In the village, streets, you will see now with photos, streets, school garden, olive gardens near the river, everywhere. So main goal is like said Esra, as like Servas actually, peace main goals, and also helping to children for open mind and what else, you know, for being from earth like that. So and another thing, local hosting. The volunteers from outside out of country, they came to Ekinci village. They stay with the local people. We host them, and the culture exchange like that. So we can skip.
Okay.
Send these. So. So where is the Antakya? Antakya is south of Turkey. You can see a red one, and like Esra says, a lot of culture and old streets, like you see here, church and the mosque. This is a symbol of Antakya, but now it's collapsed everything, destroyed everything. So Ekinci is close to Antakya also. Revan.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear
Where you can hear me? Yes. Okay, where do events take place? We don't have a limited place, and we do activities wherever we want. For example, anywhere in village, gardens, streets, near to river, under the olive trees, in local houses, in the nature, and something like that. We organize to benefit from places in the village dependent on the activities that we organize. For example, near to river, we try to find the clean stones so we can draw on it something. On the picture on the left, down left, for example, we find them in the nature and we draw them, we paint them. Here we are in the garden, olive trees, under the olive trees. We do activities in the nature. This is the middle school of the town. We use the garden. Here, Miriam using the middle school's garden to teach something in Spanish. We do meditation with Mehmet in the nature. And now I will talk about the accommodation. Usually the local families hosting for the international volunteers. We try to organize mostly for 3 days. After 3 days, we try to change for another host family because we want all the children and all the local people meet with volunteers, so they can exchange culture and language. They can learn something from each other. We organize sometimes lunch, sometimes dinner with the local families and with the volunteers. And usually the students of the Servas Peace School wants to host the foreign people in their house. It's a good experience. I had the same experience almost every year. For me, it's a unique thing. Here we have a lunch together with all volunteers.
Except for me, I wasn't available that day.
Yes, and for the 2 weeks of Servas Peace School that we hold every first 2 weeks of July, we have 2 sessions. It's morning and evening. In the morning, we meet and usually...
L'audio come l'ha tolto? Ma l'audio come l'avete tolto?
Okay. Usually, in the morning, we try to wake the children up because it's hard to wake up during July, during summer season, no school, but you have to wake up early. I appreciate all the children because they still can wake up and they attend every morning, despite everything, despite laziness. I appreciate all of them. And for the beginning, we try to make meditation, yoga, to wake them up and raise their soul. Then we have a break for lunch, for rest, and then we meet again for the evening season. Evening season is more intense. We do activities with the our foreign volunteers and from the local volunteers. We decide the day before for the activities, who wants to what wants to do, and we do daily feedback to grow to improve ourselves for the next seasons. Okay, Ersan.
So after we also do lunch break between the sessions with families or with volunteers all together, and activate for volunteers, for example, trip the city tour like this. Now you will see the pictures about about that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually my okay. This is from my workshop, like everyone. After daily feedback, we said I want to do in this time workshop of this like this, and this one from mine, archaeology, demo archaeology excavation. So you can keep going. This is another one, and talking with each other, the volunteers, they telling something about countries. So
Yes, it's kind of a feedback between volunteers. Here we it's from last year of the Servas Peace School. We are doing our feedback. It's after the feedback, we just take a picture as a memory. Here we have an organization only for volunteers. We cook some traditional Turkish foods in that night. We start in afternoon. It's from afternoon where we cook, and this is in the night. We were in the garden of Mehmet with all olive trees. It is a good place, but you cannot see from the pictures. It's something you have to experience. We eat, we drink, and we enjoy the moment. Brother of Mehmet played the typical Turkish instrument, and we sing some Turkish songs. Ersan.
So here again, activities with volunteers. This day is special for us, actually, for me and Revan and for Miriam. Our birthday is near, close. So we celebrate. Yes, we celebrate here in these days, all of us. So here, traditional food, and you can see the Esra. She's praying for before the Eid. This is a ritual for us, but I don't know if she is a believer or not. So another one. So another one, city tour. This is This is from Museum of Antakya with volunteers. And this one is from St. Pierre Church, near the St. Pierre Church, from city tour. And so after this, after 10 days, we make a final party. We invite to everybody, families or everybody. So we make a concert and a theater and something like we show them what we do in this period, in these 10 days with volunteers, with child in Peace School. We show all of them. So after we finish the Peace School, we close the Peace School with this party. And after we after this night, we make breakfast with all of them again who want to come. We invite everyone. Breakfast in the nature. Last day, and after everyone go back to town, their town or their country, like that. So.
And what do we focus on in Servas Peace School? Of course, peace. It's Peace School. Different cultures, because we have volunteers from different countries. And they teach us, show us their different cultures, foods, language, something like that. We focus on nature because we benefit from nature so much. We do activities about recycling. For example, last year, Francesco did a workshop about it. Human rights, we try to make children aware about their rights. And gender equality, and any nice thing that volunteers want to focus on. It depends on the volunteer. If they want to pay attention about a specific topic, we organize to have a workshop about it. And some activities we do every year, it's kind of a Servas Peace School tradition. For example, every year during Servas Peace School, we play traditional games we learn in our town. And every year we choose a wall and we paint this wall about peace, about the things we learn during Peace School. Another thing is recycling. We try to teach the children how important is the recycling. Planting seeds. Every year we plant seeds, and for the next year of the Servas Peace School, we see how grow up it is. And getting to know lives around language games, activities, it's so important for volunteers that come from different countries. Multilingual children choir, we learn to say how to say peace, hello, and love in different culture. Of course, we would like to learn something more. Human rights games, it's our traditions, all of them. And there is 2 videos about Servas Peace School. For now, I don't know if we have time, but it's better to watch it when my friends finish their presentations. So my part and Arsen part was until now, we talk about the past of the Peace School. And I would like to say that every year that we start to organize for Peace School, just about talking about Peace School is giving me butterflies in my stomach. And I do it every year. Servas Peace School is a routine thing for my life, but I have the same exciting feelings every year we start for Peace School. Even this meeting was so make me so excited. I love being a part of Servas and Servas Peace School. Thank you for listening to me. And now Selen will introduce the present situation of the Servas Peace School.
Thank you, Revan and Arsen. Hi, everyone. I am Selen, and I was also born in Ekinci village. I mean the Servas Peace School village, and I have been a Servas member and also a Servas Peace School volunteer since it started. Actually, I started as a child, but it lasted only 1 year because we had lack of volunteers. So I always have been interested in learning English and other languages, but thanks to Peace School, I used English to teach and learn something from the people, even from the children. And so far, you heard about what we have done so far in Peace School, and now I am really excited about what we are doing now in Peace School. Because you all know Peace School is done every year only in July, but after the earthquake, we decided to make it permanent all the year because we believe that this spirit of peace should be felt all around the year, not only in July, not only in 10 days. So I would like to share you the slide here. Okay. So Servas Peace School, we actually did a lot of activities before the earthquake, but we went on doing the same activities after the earthquake too. But we have some other projects or recovery or healing plans after the earthquake. So let's see what are these. The first one is teaching in 10 classes. After the earthquake, maybe you know, most of our schools collapsed. So we don't have schools now. So we began to do lessons in our tents. And also in these tents, the people coming from abroad, for example, here, as you see, Kanti came from Italy, and we had contact with her, with a person we already knew from last summer, because last summer me and Esra went to Italy for summer camp, and we met with a lot of good people there. And after the earthquake, they wanted to help us, and some of them came here, did lots of things for us. And one of them is Kanti here giving lessons. And also here is Sylvie. She is coming from France, and he's just going today. She stayed here for 1 month, and she did lots of therapy sessions with people. She taught French. She taught her culture. She taught everything she knows about her culture, her country. And another thing that we do is we go to do other tents, containers, and villages to do these activities, because we thought that our children, all our children, need some psychological needs. They have to be happy, they have to play, they have to spend their energy. So we started to go to other places to do these activities also with them. And another thing is support to the rural. And as I said before, we go to other villages, and we use both the advantages and disadvantages of the rural areas. And so we organize these activities for well-being and personal development of children. As you see here, we draw some pictures, playing some games, some outdoor games, and after every activities, the energizer activities, we have a sit in the nature. We read books. So it makes us feel very good, because we also read with them. We also play with them. It makes us feel so good too. And another thing that we do is Servas Peace School Academy, because as I said before, after the earthquake, we wanted it to be permanent. So we decided to make a Servas Peace School Academy to hold on our activities all around the year. And with the name of Servas Peace School Academy, our target is to carry the world knowledge, culture, and skills to our village. Ikinci, Antakya, and also to Turkey, and to provide globalization and, of course, universal peace in the world. So as you see in the pictures, Sylvie is doing some activities with children, teaching some French, and children also are asking lots of questions about her culture. And on the right picture, here is a grandmother teaching some traditional meals to her grandchildren. So through this peace school, we also want these cultures to go on. And for the people, they should be aware of their culture, because day by day, we are forgetting about our cultures. So we make them conscious about everything. And another thing is that foundation of Children's Cultural Center, play tent, playground, and library. And as you see, here is a green area, and in this area, we want to take into account ecological concerns. Children and adults will be taught here about culture, science, art, peace, foreign languages, cinema, music, coexistence, and whatever comes to your mind. All the beautiful things will be done here. We plan it in the future, and we have already started. In the second picture, you see we already have our playground. I mean, not playground, but only one part of the playground. And children have already started playing with that. And on the right, on the top, we have started to make the dome tent also for doing activities. And in the later times, we are trying to make it bigger and bigger, also with good people. And also we are trying to make the place also bigger, because I am sure that we will need more space, because more and more children will want to participate in the activities. And what else will we do here? We will supply clean energy generation, ecological gardens, and stream water filtration, because we have a river going by this place. So we are trying to take advantage of everything we have in this area with ecological supplies. I mean, a friendly, eco-friendly aim. And here, my teammates are working to make the play tent. I want to show you. It is a fast video and very short. Two of them are our team members, Elsen and Onur, and the other one came from Istanbul just to make our play tent. And they also enjoy a lot while doing it, as you see. And there are some other videos also. After they have finished, they immediately start playing with that. But they are a little bit longer. Mission completed. Okay, another thing is that making, earth house raising. This house that you see in the picture is the house of Mehmet. He was living here. I mean, it is his old house. And after the earthquake, it collapsed. So one of our aims is to raise this earth house. And now we are trying to rebuild this soil house, which was damaged in the earthquake too much, with the support of the Natural Construction Association and also some sensitive good people. And when it finished, it will be used as a home, museum, and maybe an educational place. So it will be multifunctional place. And also now, after the earthquake, we also do some coordination works with our teammates. And for doing this, we first identify the needs in our village and also sometimes in neighboring villages or in cities. And coordination and distribution of local and international aid also is provided. For example, some of our friends from Romania, they came here and they brought us lots of materials, and they distributed them with their own hands. So we felt one more time that we are not alone, and you are always with us. And another thing that we do is alternative earthquake housing construction. We actually want to make more, not maybe more permanent, but I mean, not strong also, but some houses not to be damaged by the earthquake, because after the earthquake, we started to think about what can we do against that. So we thought that maybe a prototype of adobe house may be a good example for others. So cooperation with relevant or non-governmental organization, we can do a prototype, and some people who wants to make it also can do. And when it finished, a prototype of an adobe house will be built, and it will be also aimed to set an example for earthquake regions. And another thing that Servas Peace School does is seedling and seed support. After the earthquake, people wanted to go away, but there should have been something to make them stay here. So we thought that maybe if they plant something, they have to stay here. So thanks to the funds and thanks to good people, we, and also especially from the people who already had in their villages, we took some seeds or plants and distributed to the village people, and so it contributed them to stay in the village, because as we all know, it is impossible without producing. And with the yes, and another thing that we do is veterinary and pharmaceutical support for animals. And sometimes we also have some online calls. If some of our friends have some problems with their animals, they call the vets and they tell about what they can do for their pets. And with the same aim of seedling and seed support, we also thought that cattle support will be good for people, because it will also make them to produce, and it will make them to stay in their village. And especially for the people who are in need, it will be a good opportunity. And so far, 2 cows have reached their owners. You see here the 2 cows. One is like a baby and the other one is on the right. And another thing is that contributes to producing is incubator chicken support. And here, as you see, there are lots of eggs in the incubators. They are ready to be chicks. And actually, we already had the first chicks. We don't have the pictures here, but we already have had our first chicks. And so far, 15 villages was provided incubators, and 500 chicken have been distributed so far. And it was a little bit struggling, but a good project to distribute chicken. And another thing is psychological support. As we all know, after the earthquake, we all, not only the children, but everybody, also the adults, the old people, need some psychological support. So online psychological support is provided by psychologists. And now there are about 21 volunteer psychologists, both for adults and children in need. And they are doing well now. And also on the right, for example, there are some teenagers that we are talking with because they are preparing for their exam and they don't know what to do. So we are trying to help or trying to just listen to them to know what they feel and what can we do about them. And another one is to support to Antioch culture. And for that, Servas Peace School is trying to make an audio version of the book Discovery of Antakya. As you see, the Turkish translation is Keşfi Antakya, written by Mehmet Ates. It tells about the Antakya culture, and to make it permanent, we are trying to make an audio version, and also publishing the Antakya themed book, which is named as Traveling in a Balloon with My Father. Also making an audio book version and making an animated movie will contribute to Antakya cultures, going on. So another thing is that we do in the 10th especially, teachers are learning to teach because we also need to learn if we want to teach something. And here, as you see, we have a teacher who taught us yoga and storytelling, especially for children. And we also enjoyed a lot while learning. And also after the earthquake, here, as you see, we started with our bicycles, with only 3 bicycles, but now we have more volunteers. Maybe it can be bigger. we go to make activities with children, to play games, to read books, and also we visit the other neighborhoods also, because we believe that they also need these kind of activities. And you know how do we do them? Of course, together. It means seva in Arabic. Okay. So far, that's all that we are doing now, but it doesn't mean that it will not go on, because day by day, more and more things join to our plans, our dreams, and thanks to your contribution also, thanks to your support also, I am sure that we will make them more and more. And as all year, we are always really excited about Peace School, but now we are always excited because it will be all around the year, not only in July. So we are inviting you to make the Peace School bigger. Okay, that's all. So far, I have told you about what we are doing now. And now, my friend Esra will be talking about our future dreams. What will we do in the future? Esra, it is your turn.
Thank you, Salam.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Selen. Until Selen's presentation, I haven't realized that we were doing so many things.
Yes, it lasted a long. I didn't think that it will last so long, but I tried to be quick, but still it lasted a long time.
Okay. So yes. Now I'll give a brief information about our future once dreams, now plans. Because it was a dream first, but now we actually started doing something physically, as Selen already mentioned. So it's a plan now. Selen, can you stop sharing?
Okay.
Okay, hope you are not bored. Is everyone okay? Are you good? Okay. I know that it might be kind of a little bit sometimes boring to listen only, but in a very short time, we will stop presenting, and right after my presentation, you'll have a question and answer session with Mehmet. And Mehmet is like a clown, so he makes people laugh usually. That's why you'll have some fun in a very short while. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, it seems like a long presentation, like 32 pages, but don't worry, I will not present them all. I'll present only 5 pages because this is a earthquake situation report, which was prepared by our beloved friend Canan. She prepared this PPT for us so that we could use it in presentations and show people the situation of the Peace School city right now. But I will not talk about these parts, but all the materials we use during this meeting will be shared with you through May. May will share all the PPT slides and some other documents with you, maybe an application form for Servas Peace School 2023. They'll all be shared with you right after the presentation in a couple of days. So you can take your time to check all the pages. So this is a general situation report of the area. And here you can see some photos from beautiful Peace School village, Ekinci, right now. Most people are staying in tents now, and these are some houses which were collapsed during the earthquake in the village. And but while I was talking about Antakya people, I forgot to mention that we really love having fun, coming together, like chatting for a long time around the fire, laughing, etc. And earthquake didn't stop us. We still came together around the fire and we sang. Sometimes we cried, sometimes we laughed, and yeah, somehow life goes on, although some things are permanent. Okay, and okay, here there is some information about Servas Peace School before the earthquake and after the earthquake. And here you can see ongoing projects and planned projects. Actually, most of these planned projects are ongoing projects right now, because back then when this presentation was prepared, these were planned projects, but we started doing most of them, so they are ongoing right now. And in the following slides, okay, here I will start mentioning about Servas Peace School Academy. So as we mentioned before, Servas Peace School was a 10-day project every year, 10 days in July. But now after the earthquake, a big lack of education and social cultural activities has occurred. Now there aren't any ongoing educational or cultural or social activities in the area. And that's why we decided that if we turn Peace School into an academy, if we can turn it into to a permanent institution, then it would be really useful and beneficial for the area. So we are planning to locate Servas Peace School Academy in Ekinci, in Peace School Village, because it's the birthplace of Peace School, and most Servas people have bonds with it, and also the physical conditions are quite favorable. I mean, we have a lot of natural areas among the olive trees, so we have kind of perfect conditions to build an academy. That's why we are planning to locate it in Ekinci. But it doesn't mean that only people of Ekinci will benefit from it. We want the institute to be a center of peace and culture that appeals not only people or children of Ekinci, but also we want it to attract all the people in the region of Antakya, Hatay, and also other earthquake regions which were heavily affected. And then we want to attract all people around Turkey and other countries. So it will be a center for all the world. And the areas of interest of the academy will be quite similar to Peace School's interest areas. We will heavily focus on peace, environmental issues, different cultures, languages, traditional games, arts, painting, music, cinema, books, ecology, world citizenship, and all the beautiful things that you can think of. Servas Peace School Academy will be free for everyone, for all the participants, and it will not be hierarchical. It will be an eco center and it will be sustainable. And we are trying to produce our own electricity, our own water systems, etc. Selen has already mentioned these things before. So what do we need to do this? What do we need to achieve this dream? First of all, we need to institutionalize the International Servas Peace School activity. Unfortunately, we don't like formal things, actually. We don't know formal procedures, but for this time we have to be involved in some kind of formal procedures. So we will be an institute and a formal institute, and then we will be doing this activity throughout the year. We need this academy to include elements of universality, cultural diversity, art, peace, and life skills in rebuilding of Antakya. We need Peace School Academy to meet the need for education, multiculturalism, and dynamic institutions in Ekinci and Antakya and all the region. Because the need increased a lot more after the earthquake. We need this academy to enable children to meet with differences and get to know new worlds from an early age. But the academy will not only invite or accept children, but also youngsters and adults. So it will be open to everyone. We might even have activities or workshops for young people, because they are also having a lot of difficulties these times. So it will be open to everyone, from babies to old people. And we needed to create a center. This is, I think, really important. I know that Servas International, Servas community had some centers before, a few ones, I guess, in different places. But as far as I know, right now, we don't have a center for Servas. We don't have a certain area that we can come all together. Of course, every year from time to time, we are organizing some camps in different parts of the world, and it's great, in my opinion. But also, this Peace Academy can be a center where Servas and non-Servas people from local, national, and different countries can volunteer and participate in different years, in different parts of the year. And it can be a permanent place, as I mentioned before, for Servas activities. We can have our camps there, we can have international meetings there, etc. And we needed to enable people of the world and local people to meet and exchange culturally. We needed to establish links between local and world institutions and to lay the groundwork for new collaborations. We need it to contribute to people's socialization and good feelings in a universal atmosphere. And last but not least, and the simplest purpose, is that we need Servas Peace Academy to spread the idea of peace on earth. I mean, we need it for sure, for many things. Thank you very much for listening to us. You can always get in touch with us using this email addresses. Thanks. I mean, we need it, in short. Okay, now I'm giving the stage to Mehmet. By the way, if you have any questions, any concerns about anything we have mentioned so far, the past, present, or future of Peace School, you can always type your questions into chat box. We will try to do our best to answer all the questions at the end of the meeting. Thanks.
Hayır, sunumda olan Selen linki vardı ya sunumda. Açacaktınız fırsat olursa. O videoyu hazırlayalım. Hi. Yeah, after the presentations of the young guys, I don't have many things to say actually, so we can go home now. Everybody can go home. But just a moment. Okay. Anybody wants to say something, or can I continue from this side?
You can continue.
I can continue.
Yes.
But I would like to have a kind of a 1-minute break for everyone because of listening too much. So I have an idea to do together. First, I think everybody knows someone in this meeting. And can you please choose someone and say something about him or her. You can say how much you miss him or her. You can say how much you want to meet again or stuff like that, or a memory where about her or with him. So and we can text it. I mean, we can use the chat box for that. First, we write the name of the person we are going to say something about, and then we tell the idea, or we write the sentence we want to share with that person. So I'm starting.
Private or to everyone?
No, one person. You choose one person, but everyone will be able to see your sentence. So you will text not privately, but in everyone will see it.
Wow, now we are in Peace School now. We are playing games.
Yes.
Yes. True.
Oh my God. Why didn't you express your feelings before? Guys, don't keep it in your hearts. Yeşebep, bunları hemen kopyalayıp yapıştırır mısınız? Bunları kullanacağız. Ekran görüntüsü. Kim yapıyor?
Mehmet, sorry to interrupt you because we have a limited time, so it's better to finish this game soon. We still have small group discussion. Thank you.
Yeah, it is hard to stop people sharing their feelings, but anyway, you can keep writing while I'm speaking. So şey hazır mı? Video hazır mı gençler? I would like to first I can receive questions, or we can watch this short video about the Peace School. After talking about Peace School for a long time until now, I think we need to, some people haven't seen it yet maybe, but we need to see some concrete scenes from a Peace School. It takes only like 3 minutes, I guess. We can play it. So the ideas, what we have heard, and the video will fit each other very well. Ses geliyor mu
Ses
size?
yok. Ses yok. Hayır.
Yok,
Selen
sen-
paylaşman lazım.
Tamam.
Ekrandan çık. Paylaşırken share sound diye bir şey var. Onu da yapman lazım.
Oldu mu?
Hayır. Bırak, paylaşmayı bırak.
Kapat yani.
Tekrar paylaşırken share sound diye bir şey var.
Tamam, oldu.
Oldu mu?
Evet, oldu.
O internet zayıf sanırım.
Ben deneyeyim mi internet sıkıntılıysa?
Sanırım internet sıkıntılı. Neyse deneyelim.
Minik bir dünya çizeceğim. Evet, karınca kadar. Sizin hayalinizdeki dünya olsun. Tamam mı?
I think is a good example for to build the peace in the world, to share and to find always the ways to become friendly, to exchange, to discover the other. Discover the other is probably the best thing I found here.
Tamam, hay. Kapatabiliriz. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, in this. Okay. Bir tam slide yapabilir misin? Çünkü telefonda okunmuyor. Yeah, when we started Peace School in 2009, I was thinking that if Servas people are coming to stay with us and live with us for a while, then why shouldn't they share what they know with the local people? So because they were already doing it on the street when they're visiting us in homes. So the Peace School idea started at that moment to make the travel of the Servas travelers, more meaningful. And this idea grew up a lot, and now all Servas world knows it already. And now I would like to say that it is time to make this Servas Peace School worldwide. I mean, to build new Servas Peace Schools in different parts of the world. Why not? Because we have had enough experience, we have had enough volunteers who already participated in and had this experience, and they are all around the world now. So why are we still waiting? As you know, the world urgently needs peace. The world urgently needs to take action against climate change. And the world needs to focus more on human rights, law, care, and tolerance. So, because I know Servas World and the members, each member in Servas has a big capacity and disciplines. So why don't we use these backgrounds? Why don't we share with children and local people to make the world more peaceful? So if you are thinking of starting a Servas Peace School in your area, I have a recipe for that. You can follow this recipe, or you can find another doctor to subscribe you another recipe. But I think this recipe worked well because it has been tried and tested in my village. Of course, you have different conditions, you will change many things, but I would like to show you how we started and how we developed the idea, so you can use it as a guideline. Next, Selen. So, is it possible to have a Servas Peace School in your country? First question you need to ask to yourself, and I say it is possible. Of course, it's possible everywhere. Next. And so the most important thing is not the conditions, not the country, not the place where you are living, not the money, nothing. The only thing is, are you enthusiastic enough to start a school, a peace school? Do you have this energy, and do you think you can make it sustainable, and you can make it you can spread it in a short time, and you can keep your enthusiasm for a long time? And next step is Selen, this one next slide. Okay, if you wanna start a peace school in your area, so then first come and join us in Antakya at Peace School. So so that you can have this experience by living it, by experiencing it, by talking with us, by observing, and by seeing the different perspective of building a Servas Peace School. Next one. And if you think, okay, I have a good experience in Antakya in Turkey at Servas Peace School, and you go back to your hometown, it's the best thing to start in your hometown, of course, because you need people around you, you need relatives, you need families to work with. And maybe you need 10 brothers and sisters like me, but I'm sure you don't have. So you have to find local people to support you. So at least you need one person with you to work with you, and he should be as excited as you are. And then you start to search for host families to work together, because host families are the key people before the volunteers. Because you know, the key, the most important thing in Servas Peace School is the families, because we want the volunteers to stay with families so that the families can learn from the volunteers throughout the day. I mean, 24 hours. And of course, the travelers, the volunteers, learn from the families too. So that makes that doubles or triples the effect of the stay of the people, like how Servas works actually. So find host families to work together, not only for the volunteers, but to organize the things as well. Bir sonraki. And organize a meeting and introduce Peace School idea and the objectives. You can introduce, of course, in your local area. You need to have a meeting, but please keep everything short and simple, and like meeting at a park or at home, or try not to make try not to involve a lot of formalities in your activities, because it kills the motivation, and it wastes all your energy. So let's make it very simple. Meet people like a social activity, introduce the idea, and observe how much people are excited. If you're excited, the people will be excited. That's my experience as a teacher as well. Bir sonraki. Yes, and we need first local volunteers. If you're living in the countryside, you need some people from the countryside, even if they can be farmers, they can be shoemakers, they can be engineers or stuff like that. So you need to activate them to hold workshops for the local people and for children as well. If the local people are activated, then they will like the idea more, because they find stages for themselves to activate their energy, to show themselves, to share their ideas, and see that they are doing. They will feel that they are doing something meaningful in their lives. So we need local volunteers first of all. And find spots in your area for the meetings and the workshops. So we don't try not to. Let's try to make almost all the activities outdoor, because outdoor is free. Indoors are usually occupied, and most of the time you have to pay for some salons, for centers, and so you have to communicate with locals, owners, and you need a lot of energy to do that. But however, children usually hate indoors most of the time. And yes, outdoor is also neutral, and they can be free, more energetic, and more creative. I mean, children and everyone. So after that, you can announce the event locally, nationally, and internationally. You can use the Servas network, which is very strong, and in one day you can make your words spread in 40 countries or 50 countries in one day, in one moment. So why don't we use this network more? As you see, this meeting is amazing because we have people from all around the world, and it is because of the Servas network. So why don't we use this network more? If people are here, if you are here, guys, you care about something. But it's not about talking only, I'm sure, and it's time to take action in our areas. We need the conditions different, of course, in each country. But if we are enthusiastic, and if we can come together with someone, with some people, if we are together, we can do something. And Servas Peace School could be a good start for permanent contribution to peace, to life, to earth. And finally, bir sonraki, yes, don't hesitate, just do it. It's really simple. it seems to be very complicated at the beginning. And when my teammates, young guys, presented the activities we have done, you might be thinking that, oh, it's a huge work. It's very hard. I cannot find that much time and stuff. But believe me, there are lots of people working in the background and helping us. And the only thing is, they want to see that şeyi kapatabilir misin? They want to see that someone is doing something valuable, something precious, and everyone in this world, that's what I believe, would like to do something meaningful. So they are just, people are watching, searching, and trying to find the right place to contribute. Of course, there are some challenges, but if people know you and see what you have been doing and see your good intention, then they will be with you most of the time. So that's why the aim of our Peace School and our team and after Peace School Academy, we would like to help people in the world, Servas people in the world, to build at least one peace school in each continent of the world in the next 3 years. This is the concrete plan, and we have 6 continents. Even we can have maybe an igloo peace school. It could be a dream, but it could be a good dream for showing that we have one earth and everyone in this earth is precious. All continents are precious. So let's work together and try to build at least, or start, not build, but start a peace school in each country of the world, in each continent of the world. That's all from me, and your questions are welcome, or comments.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for Servas Turkiye. Scream for Turkiye. Wow, you are wonderful. Thank you so much. Wow.
Wonderful.
It's time for group discussion. So later, you can, in the small group discussion, there are 2 topics: how to help a peace school in Turkey, or you can talk about peace school in your country. Maybe you can discuss this. So now, did you see on the bottom, you should see the join breakout room. Then you can choose the group you belong to and start to discuss. Everyone see that?
Bence kısa tutalım. 25 dakika çok uzun.
Bence
Teklif edelim daha
sorusu
kısa
olan
yapmayı.
burada sorsun beraber.
You press the join breakout room, you will see the room number. Then 15 minutes later, we will call you back.
Okay. So we have 15 minutes.
أنا إني
Which room?
7 أنا ما هيك 7 ضل ما هيك.
And ستك.
أين أشقد؟
You know your room number, group number?
Evet abi,
Yes?
sen 7'sin. Sen 7'sin, yazmışsın zaten.
Tamam, ben hepsine gireceğim sırayla, dur.
Nasıl giriyorduk bu arada? Kendimi ayıracak.
Ben de bulamıyorum şu anda.
May you will
Aşağıda.
manage how to separate in the groups or we have to choose?
Ara odalar var orada.
Ara odaya katıl diyor. Daha fazlaya tıkla. Ara odaya
Bana
katıl.
gelmedi seçenek.
Bak, ayrıl yazan yerin sol tarafında daha fazla 3 nokta var. Gördünüz mü?
Ben göremedim.
Ayrıl yazan yeri
Tamam.
gördün mü? Kırmızı yazan. Toplantıdan ayrıl kısmı.
Yok bende.
Allah
If
Allah.
you are group 0,
Biz
you
de
stay here.
Ha,
Eğer
zero.
grup
hostu
numaran
değilse-
0'sa burada kalıyorsun.
Hayır ben onum ve ben grup şeyiyim.
Canım ayrıl yazan yeri görmedin mi? Toplantıdan ayrılma kısmı sağ tarafta. Sağ
Ama
alt.
sadece toplantıdan çık var. Grubuma
Tamam.
giremiyorum.
Tamam. Onun yanında daha fazla yazıyor. Gördün mü onu?
Bende yazmıyor.
Bende de yazmıyor çünkü co-host değilim.
Ha.
You should make me co-host so I can manage my group.
I'm assign it. So you just go to your group.
But I cannot.
You choose the group 10.
May, can you help me, please? I need to return to the two group, and I don't know why.
Okay, let me do it.
Please, thank you.
So here is the group 0. Rosanna,
Please help me to enter to my group.
now I cannot move you, so maybe you stay here. You stay in here. 0.
Okay,
Group 0.
stay here with us, Roxana.
I stay. Okay. Okay. So I'm from Peru. I don't speak English very well, but I try to understand about the school. If this is only in summer, I need to understand if the children is from the travelers, travelers, or
your sound is not very stable. Is it only for me?
I move her to Spanish group. So
okay.
Okay. So now the group leader is Ezra. So you can you come back.
Roxana is back. Okay. So hello again. It's great to see you, Simin. When I look at you, my eyes get full of tears, like half full. Okay. We met Simin in the previous online, during the pandemic, we had the Peace School online, and that was when we met Simin, because she took part in online Peace School. She was great. She taught children about astronomy, planets, and everything. And then we became friends. Okay. So hi, Marina. Yes, Roxana.
Sorry, but I was going and returning. Okay. So I don't know if you understand my question, please.
I got the first part, but not the second part. So you asked if it's in summer only.
Yes.
So this is the thing. Normal Peace School, annual Peace School is every year in July. Yes, most of the time, first 2 weeks of July. For example, this year in 2023, it will be from 3rd of July to 14th of July, 10-11 days. So this is annual Peace School. We organize the Peace School every year since 2009, every year in July. And this year we will have it. We'll also have it, and we will share the application form with you later. If you want to take part in Peace School this July, you are more than welcome. But also, after the earthquake in February, we decided to have permanent Peace School activities because the area needs it. Because there aren't any educational or social or cultural activities in the area right now. So Peace School is needed more than ever. A school is needed more than ever.
Okay.
we are still having every day, like we are having peace school activities all the time now. And we also welcome volunteers whenever they are available, because we always need support. We do activities in Peace School village, but also right now we are doing activities in different villages and in tental areas, tent camps, where earthquake victims stay. Yeah, we go to different places, and we right now not only do activities with children, but also with youngsters, with adults, and we do different kinds of activities. But annual peace school stays the same every July.
Okay, thank you. I understand.
You understand? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Marina. Hi, Saskia. Hi, Kate.
Can I speak?
Yes, please, please.
Okay. I am Marina. I am from Genova, north of Italy, south of Milan. And I am a friend of Raffaella. I am the regional coordinator of Liguria, my region. And I know Mehmet, at least through WhatsApp, because I worked with him after the earthquake, and before we met for some other reasons, but online, we met online. I am very interested in your project, and you are doing a really great job. Really, I have no words. I am astonished in a very positive way. You have such an energy that and you are how can I say that in English, that you can infect us with this positivity. So it's a good lessons for us. You are an inspiration for us. I have a very stupid question, because it's my problem. How hot it can be in July in Turkey? Because I have problems with high temperatures. And I have a very low pressure. So you can imagine, when it's really hot, I can't do anything. I just lie down on the couch. And, for me, it's very difficult to go out here in Italy. So you can imagine. And we don't reach the same temperatures that you have there. How hot it can be.
I see. And I totally find it totally okay and sensible question. Of course, because yes, it gets really hot in summer, in July, in our area. Not all around Turkey, but especially our area, southeastern part, gets really, really hot in July. But I mean, sometimes we have 40 degrees temperature. Yes. Yeah, I totally understand that it might be difficult for many people if they are not used to the hot weather, sorry. But our solution to this problem is to have sessions at very early times in the morning and in the afternoon, almost in the evening. We don't have activities, we don't have sessions, lessons, workshops at noon.
The hottest
yes, we have 2 sessions a day. Yeah. Morning sessions start at 8 from 8 to 10. So the weather is okay those times. And when it starts getting hot, we finish the sessions and we go to our houses to lie down, to have some fresh air, etc. And then when the sun sets, we meet again for evening activities. And evening activities start at 6, 5:30, 6. So it's still okay those times, because yes, your concern is quite understandable. Even though we are used to hot weather, it's difficult for us too. That's why we don't have any sessions, any workshops at noon when it's the hottest time of the day. So this is the only solution that we can find.
Otherwise, I have thought of coming when you start the academy that is working through the whole year. So I might come in autumn, October, November, when the temperatures are milder, let's say.
Of course, whenever you want, you are always welcome.
Yeah. And when are you going to start the academy that is working the whole year? I mean, do you think you will have a break between July and the real start of the academy?
I don't know if we will have breaks, but I mean, it will take some time to start the academy.
Yeah.
Because we have been thinking about it for quite a long time now, like for a few months. And just recently, we found a field, a garden, an area to build the academy. And like a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, we started building that playground that Selen showed you. But we still don't have an official identity. And before having an official identity, we cannot start building. Right now, we are dealing with that process. We are trying to get an official identity. And then we will be able to start building ecological structures, buildings. It will take a while to build them, and then it will take a while to organize and coordinate the activities, workshops, blah, blah. So maybe, I mean, it will take around a year to start the academy.
In fact, I was planning to come not this year, but maybe next year. I am an English teacher. Do you need English teachers?
Of course we need, yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course we need English teachers because we really want the kids to learn English and of course other languages also to be able to be world citizens and to be able to communicate with different people from different cultures. That's something really important. But as Peace School, we also believe that like every individual person has something to teach children. It's not only their profession. Okay, you are an English teacher, but it's not the only thing you can teach. Maybe you can teach them about your hobbies, a hobby that you have. Maybe you can teach them your culture, your languages, or I don't know, anything you are interested in. And that's one thing that I love a lot about Peace School because it's limitless. The things we can teach or the things we can learn are limitless. Like,
you're right.
You know, the formal education systems are very limited. You have to learn math, you have to learn English, you have to learn science, blah, blah. But I mean, in life, there are so many things to learn. We can learn kindness, how to be kind. We can learn how to play chess. We can learn, I don't know, how to do
last
yoga.
3 minutes. Last 3 minutes. So
sorry, okay, I'm finished.
Yeah.
So you got my point, I guess.
Yeah, good. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
See
Saskia. Keith.
I think I don't know if I can see something else. Okay.
Saskia or Keith have something to say.
You asked about how to contribute. I'm, for example, auditor in social and environmental standards, international standards. I don't know if I can contribute with some presentations about recycles, for example, or some good practices in different communities here in Peru. And so I think we can share the group good practices with the environment, for example, cleaning the beaches, the beach. We are doing right now efforts and building a project in cleaning the beaches. So we can share some material with you and all the good practices in that. And I think there will be different teachers by by Zoom or virtual classes, something like that, to share that we can contribute. In my case, environmental. I don't know, that's an idea.
Thank you very much, Roxana. I think the group started to come back, but I think Simin wanted to say something. I would like to hear her before everyone comes back.
Okay, I was
Okay.
chatting, I was sending it by chat, but okay, now I have time to share with you. Last time I saw you on last service meeting, and you know, you were in the middle of the difficulties of earthquake, and I could see and feel those pressure, you know, under huge pressure you were moved by what happened. I wish I could help, but now I can see that you know, you grew during that you know, difficulty and disaster, and those ideas which were just ideas, now I can see that they are you know, in reality happening. And I think the earthquake itself somehow made this demand for you, you know, it's like what was needed, you could see it clearly, and you could, you know, answer those needs in reality, because it was just some mere ideas, to have real answer for real needs of the people and the children. So thank you for all of your friends, you and your effort. It is real sign of hope, and you know, effort you could make it possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Simin. I will reply you back in private, maybe.
Yeah, we were going on, but
Hi, it's Saskia here.
Can you ask again, please? Here. Andrew.
May, you are mute. May, we can hear you.
May,
Okay.
we cannot hear you.
My fault. Sorry.
Yes. Now it's ready.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
believe everyone want to meet face to face, not just online. So we have a chance to meet face to face very quickly. So let's have Susana from Spain to tell us this good chance. Scream for Susana. Woo!
Susana! Hola.
Where are you?
Susana sent me a message. She's now driving. She can't be here, but she told me that just to mention this invitation for all Servas members to participate in the Servas for Peace meeting in Moraira, Alicante, Spain. This will be from the 16th to the 23rd of September this year. The main activities will be focused around peace from different point of views. I will share the web page in the chat where you can find more information. Everybody is welcome. Please join, and if you have any question, you can write in the link. You will find all the information. Thank you very much, May.
Thank you so much. So it's 16 to 23 September in Spain. It's a peace meeting. We have Rafaela. Would you like to say something?
Yes, can you hear me? Because I have a very bad connection in this moment. Anyway, because I'm moving. I just want to thank you, but I also want to tell you that Servas Italy is strongly inspired by the Peace School, and since we invited Mehmet some years ago to participate to our National Assembly, I think 5 or 6 years ago we invited him, and we started to feel very close to our friends in Turkey, and we are still now believing, our opinion is that Servas can support the Peace School in Turkey to rebuild the Peace School, but not only that, we can also try, as Mehmet invited us, to create some peace school in our country. And as a Servas Italy, we are doing it. We are thinking that it is possible. We believe it is possible. And so we are organizing some meeting. And this year, the young team of Italy is going to have a summer camp during the last week of August in north of Italy. And it is already possible to register to it going through the website. It will be from the 22nd until the end of August of this year. And we are trying to experience this sharing moment as the Peace School is doing. And it is from great inspiration for us in Italy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So if you don't have energy in your country, please invite Mehmet to join, to say something to your members, so you will get energy.
Of course.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye. Hope to see you next time. And next Peace Forum is in October, but you can join in August in Italy, Youth and Family Summer Camp. And in September in Spain, it's a peace meeting in Spain. So see you next time. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye.
May.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mehmet.
Congratulations.
Angela.
Thank you so
Here
much.
from Chile.
See
Rafaela.
you.
Hey.
Bye.
You're doing very well.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
May. Congratulations.
How about the
Thank you
people?
so much.
Mother's Day.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hola, Javier.
Bye bye.
Hola, hola.
Avani
Qué
from
gusto de
Brazil.
verte.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining. It was great to see
Rosana,
you all.
Novoa.
Goodbye.
Saludos desde
Bye.
Chile. Ya estaremos en contacto.
Sí, gracias.
Sí.
Adiós, Javier. Un abrazo.
Lucia, bye.
Bye.
En contacto.
Nigeria from Chile. Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you so much, and thank you again for Servas Turkiye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
May.
much.
Scream,
Thank you
last
for coming
scream
in.
for Turkiye.
May.
Whoa! Whoa!
Alsanıza bir. Ben kim var tanıyorum. Mücnün gitti mi Mücnün?
En başta